velocity in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Little. Powering through the defender. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, it's play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking for some space. It's McLeod. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tight end goes in motion, and he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The ball is picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
And what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they'll have to settle for 3? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Motion now from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's McLeod. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. And the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive will set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. There was no catching him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handing off on the draw play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick completion with the tight end. Tackled, but forced down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Florida.
Now, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Little. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Tuggle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Looks right for a quick completion. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. And they're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field.
42 Spiders.
Ball handed off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Looking for a gap. It's McLeod. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you... Even a huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, They want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Running with purpose. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Headed for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Trying to find room. It's Little. 1st down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, No chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game.
That makes the score Ohio State 31, Florida 14.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Jackrabbit.
They'll try to run for the first down. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great move in the open field. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick catch. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the 2nd down play. A Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. What a stiff arm! He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. No press here. The defense backing away. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
One more play before they head to the locker room. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. It's McLeod. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught behind the line. It's McLeod. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Black 24. Black 24. Here we go.
They'll hand it off. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Griffin. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. On the run, it's McLeod. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Throws it to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10, takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the double. Gaucho. Set.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Griffin. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Gators are on the move here.
Longer. Now. Carrier.
Movement here from the tight end. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators!
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. It's third down for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll try the right side on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll feed the back again. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So now we've got a 4th down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks an open space. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Tuggle. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida, 28.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
on 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, they're getting closer and closer to that goal line, and now here we are. 4th down. At this point in the game, you got to think they're going to be aggressive and try to get the 6 points. Let's see what they do.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down? Earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the ready? Come on, set.
They'll run it to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Moves out of the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
The Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Finds his man. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Throws it to the right. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Chewing clock with the running game. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Jet sweep call. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, Chris, you talking about alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Another sack here, and guys, it's probably a good time to call it. You're trailing by 3 scores with under 3 minutes. It was a valiant effort, but it's time to pack it in.
And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. And now the handoff. Change of direction. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The back's got it again. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down.
He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol.
First down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Little. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.